Hey Sam, so we're going to take some time and look at Polytron Global and why you guys are getting the amount of traffic that you guys are getting, what's stopping you from getting more, and an invitation to work with our little Minneapolis-based SEO agency and see if we can't develop a strategy for you guys, which I will do for free if you sign up for a 45-minute discovery and solutions meeting Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Anytime, you can just reach out to me. Hopefully you'll be on the other line. And that'll be that. So a little bit about myself is that I'm the lead of a small team of 3, and what we do is we reach out to small local businesses, both small and mid-tier, and see if they can't dominate the local search engines. So as a digital strategist, I try and make sure I can see into other people's websites and tell them of how they should position their need. So looking at your website, I can tell you don't have alt texts. You don't have keywords that you're optimizing for. You don't have reviews. You have reviews on Glassdoor, I think, if you guys are hiring, but you don't have reviews for your products. If I look up Polytron Global reviews or Polytron product reviews, maybe your distributors have that, but you as a brand do not have that, which is weird. There's not that many value pages, right? You do have pages like here, which are for your product, but products, you're basically just selling on you just keep selling. You need to give people a reason to go to your website other than just to sell them something. Something like, a lot of people put up headlines like 10 reasons why you need to have, the best filming glass bit for your optical brand here. Something like that will tell people why or how important it is to work with you or what your products are all about. You also don't have any landing pages. You have 0 landing pages. You have no form other than your contact form on pages. You have no backlinks. You have 2 people linking to your website. Only from what I've glanced off of here, you have 2 important people clicking off of you, and that's these 2. These 2 are relevant. polytron.com.tw, right? And lightning.org. I'm pretty sure polytron.com.tw are you guys, but even after looking at this, Google tells me, hey, the links coming in from here is kind of like spammy. I'm sure they're just linking to this site again with no anchor text. Again, you have no anchor texts. All of that together is half of the reason why you're bringing in what you're doing now. You guys deserve to have at least 1,000 in traffic. As an international brand, right, in both China and in Texas, you guys should be able to at least dominate the local level. I specialize in American SEO, so I look at Google and Yahoo specifically. I don't look at Baidu or any other. Actually, no, I think Baidu's Facebook. Alright. Anyway. I look into your website, at least for the American market, and I can tell you that you guys are definitely not at the same tier of what your competitors are doing. So if I'm looking at your competitor here, if this is what your competitor is, polyvision.nu, maybe that is you guys, they're bringing in 46 clicks per month. Right? Let me actually look at them. Yeah, these guys seem to be, I think, Norwegian, right? But that's who you're competing with, right? For Polyvision. They're bringing in all these extra clicks, and that's taken away from you guys. What you guys are doing for your clicks here is just based on your brand. You guys are basically ranking on Google. People are only finding you guys if they type in Polytron. Right? If I didn't know what the name of your business was, Polytron Global, if I didn't know what the name of your business was, how do I find you guys? I would type in Polyvision Glass, right? That's what you guys are doing well in, but that's super niche, that's super small. Being able to target something like that and a better keyword is something that I need more time. I need more to understand what your core business is about. I know that you guys deliver, or maybe you guys are a manufacturer where you guys create these products and you ship them out to retailers, right, as an end goal. But as a film and glass manufacturer, you need to be able to communicate your product, especially for Google, right? So again, I'd love to map out a full out strategy for what I would do to get you guys to 1,000 in traffic, right? Building out a page, right, a set of landing pages that aren't referenced to your website, to the main part of your menu, right? These landing pages are only found through Google. If I can learn more about your business, which I do with everyone right off the bat, it's just more difficult with you guys because you guys do not have a sitemap that tells me more about all the other pages in your business. I'd be able to address and make you guys the best in the world for a specific keyword, right? Being on the first page for a keyword brings in, 30 or 40 clicks per month off of that keyword, but then you can target it on a local level. You have no local SEO, especially if you work out with retailers. Maybe you just focus around in Texas, or maybe it's just a branch where you just have sales coming out of. But if you can target retailers around in a certain local area, Google will love that. Google will say, wow, you guys work a lot out of Texas. So you say, yeah, I work out of the suburbs around Texas, and you list out all the cities. You can put out, filming glass products and keywords that let people know about that product in full in order to get you guys much more traffic. The value of this is how I'm going to conclude. The value in having more focus on your traffic leads directly with your conversions and your customer lifetime value. So let's say your average client is worth 50,000, right? I don't know what the cost is to work with you guys. Not as an SEO agency, but if I wanted to buy your products, I'm guessing I would have to sign a contract so I can buy your products. Let's say the average client that works with you brings in $50,000, or maybe it's $10,000, right? Let's just stick with 10,000. What's normal is 1 out of every 10 people, when they're looking for you, when they're looking to buy their solution, 10% of the time they should be able to convert. They should be able to say, yes, sign me up. I want to meet with a sales representative, right? If you can double the amount of traffic on here, right, which is what other people are doing. Other manufacturers can get thousands in traffic. If you can get 300 in SEO clicks, that means there's 100 people in traffic that's coming in. 10 of those people are going to say yes, and that is at least $100,000 in revenue, right? And that's for the average lifetime of the client. So right there, in that right there, you can see how when I map out the solutions for you, you can see how this can kind of evolve into a 4 to 5 times return on investment at the very least. So if you like the kind of value that I've shared with you about looking at your website, let me know by clicking through and signing up for a meeting. Again, it's a free 45-minute discovery and solutions meeting. I did cover this in another video, but some of your texts have alt texts and some of them do not, such as this one. Oh, this one does. Looking into and making sure that's on every single page, I think that's something that's, that in itself is bringing you, maybe 15 clicks a month, and that's good. You guys are doing well. It looks good on mobile, right? Everything else looks good. It's just you guys need to be able to build on your website. The one last thing I'd say that I just want to share with you: the speed of your website is half of what's stopping you guys from being ranked better. Your website looks good, it's designed well, but you need to know what kind of server it's on. And I can tell you that your website is probably not on the fastest server that can be on, right? So looking into that, I don't know if it's on Apache or on Nginx, but I really recommend switching to an Nginx server, right? It's around the same price, but it can handle 8 times more users at the same time and load up websites 10 times faster. And it's the same solution, right? That's something that I can talk to you about, but that's just at a glance what I can kind of see. So again, if you want to talk with me, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when I'll be available within the next week. Polytron Global will still be relevant and fresh in my mind, so please reach back to me. If you're the person that would reach back to me, Sam, I'd love to schedule that time, right? So that way we can have a 45-minute chat where you will be on the other line and I can answer any of your questions and I can ask you what I need to know in order to get you guys to 1,000 or 2,000 in traffic within the summer. So let me know about that by clicking on that link down below and I'll look forward to your chat. Thanks.